At Blue Robotics, our goal is to build remotely operated underwater vehicles and marine robotics components to make ocean exploration more accessible than ever and allow the ocean to be explored more broadly than ever. Our partnership with AltaSea will help make that happen.
At AltaSea, our mission is to develop the most innovative ocean research campus in the world. Together, we will turn to the ocean to develop solutions for the planet's most pressing problems and to prepare today's generation of students for future jobs in science, technology, engineering, and business.
The initial two clusters that AltaSea is going to be working on is blue technology and sustainable aquaculture. Blue technology is basically underwater robotics. And underwater robotics are now being used for a myriad of purposes. Certainly basic exploration, like going and looking under the Arctic sea ice and down into the deep sea trenches. So much of our ocean is unexplored.
The 21st century will be the century of ocean exploration. AltaSea's education partner, Dr. Bob Ballard, is the man who discovered the Titanic at the bottom of the Atlantic.
Our mantra is to go where no one has gone before on planet Earth. The technology that we had on the Titanic compared to what we have now is two cans and a string.
The advancement of a remote-operated vehicle technology provides adventurers and scientists the ability to explore the ocean in ways never before possible.
In the last 10 years, the technology that's made cell phones and aerial drones possible also applies to marine robotics and allows us to build vehicles that are vastly more affordable and therefore more accessible to everybody in the world, allowing everybody to become an explorer and reach parts of the ocean that they'd never be able to reach before. A kid can go into the ocean and explore at 100-meter depth in a place where even scuba divers can't reach normally.
Like many technology startup companies, Blue Robotics got its start in the garage of its founder.
Back in 2014, I was hanging out with a friend, and we both had regular day jobs, both engineers, both had a robotics background, and we were both kind of bored with our jobs, and we were looking for a fun adventure, something fun hobby project to do. And we both learned to surf a year or two before that, and we decided that we were going to take one of our surfboards and we were going to attach solar panels, a computer, a GPS, a satellite radio, and 2 thrusters. And then we were going to launch it from the beach in Los Angeles and send it all the way to Hawaii. We started building a prototype in my garage, and in doing that, we could find all of those components. We could find the solar panels, the computer, GPS, everything was there, except for the thruster motors to propel the vehicle. In that adventure, we discovered that there was a need for marine components, such as thrusters and sensors and other components to enable the field of marine robotics. And we decided to start Blue Robotics to address that need.
The future has always been in the hands of the next generation. And what we're seeing today in technology is that that's come to life over the last decade or more. And this generation is finally in a place where they can connect with one another and then go off and find themselves in garages starting companies.
I think right here in Los Angeles, which has always been known for innovation, that building a space at AltaSea is going to help be a catalyst to create an innovation district where you're going to bring great minds together from the scientific community, from the business community, and people from the educational institutes to all be able to work together on a daily basis, turn these ideas into businesses and jobs.
Being at AltaSea is basically the dream location for a company like Blue Robotics. It gives us quick access to the water, access to a community of innovators, and access to tools and equipment that we would never have normally. We're excited to be part of a community whose goal is to make the city and the world a better place.
The ocean is our final frontier. It is the place that we can now turn to help solve some of the greatest world's challenges, and AltaSea is going to be at the center of that.